A very good day to all our viewers. My name is Rain, founder of Forex 100 Academy Private Limited. So for the month of September, it has been a very profitable month for us. Basically, this is not for a session for us to brag how good we are, how profitable we are, but rather how we actually follow through our trade plan in the video itself of each trade ideas video. And of course, if you have been watching our videos before in the past, and of course our archives videos, you should know that there are certain requirement, minimum requirement before you even engage a trade. We need to see things like a doji, a long shadow candle, or even a spinning top with our rules of minimum confirmation before you engage a trade. So a lot of times when traders want to plan a trade and they will just place in their limit orders. I'm not saying that that's wrong, but shouldn't you look for a confirmation before you engage a trade? That's just something for you to think about. And of course, when you're trading itself, what is your risk? What is your profit? In my personal trading perspective, I would say that every time when you engage a trade, you must have at least double the projected returns compared to your initial risk before you even consider engage a trade. Why so? Because every trader see that trade as a profitable one, so do I. Meaning to say that when you engage a trade itself, the initial feeling when you engage a trade that produce a profitable trade or it end up a losing trade, the initial feeling of it is the same. You see that that is a profitable trade, that's why you engage a trade. And it's not because you say that, hey, I have win too much in the market, let me lose some back. Never know someone that actually do that, but do I know people that have the thoughts, the analyzing of the charts and see that it's a winner, it should make money, but end of the day it is still not making money. Many of times I see that even for myself as well. So the only way to manage that, as far as I can see, of course with the right knowledge in trading, that part, is to have a healthy risk management, meaning to say that your reward has to be higher than your risk before you engage a trade. And a lot of times traders say that, oh, trading is so risky, it's better off business and stuff like that. We are not going to make a comparison or debate on that, but this is the only one thing that you can manage. Where are you going to cut loss, where is your profit level, and it all works only if you plan your trade in advance. So let me just ask a very simple question. If a trade itself, the initial risk is $770, $770, will you be taking it? What if, so please participate, yeah? So it's pretty fine for you, shout your answer or write out your answer. It'll be fun. What if the profits is around $1,500 and the initial risk is $770? Will you be taking it? How about the initial risk is $770 and the profit is, let's say, $4,250? Will you be taking it? How many of you will say yes? How many of you actually say yes and say you grab it? Why 770? I'll just do 1,000, I'll just do 2,000, and profits will be bigger, and you convince yourself that higher risk will give you higher gain. I don't quite agree on that to a certain level. And of course, some of you will say things like, hey, the risk is still too big. Even if it's giving me $4,200, I am not going to risk $770 in a single trade. Fine. How about $77 as a risk? Risking $77, how many of you will say yes, you take it? And of course, the profit we are looking at is $425. Yes? How many of you? So that's how we actually look for a trade. By saying that, I'm not saying that you should go straight into the market and say, hey, I'm going to risk $77 and look like a magical number, and my profit is $425. Let's place in the trade and see how it goes. It has to be complement with a tradable idea, with a tradable setup itself before you even engage the trade. Let us, for the month of September itself, this is the trade ideas I've produced. It is known as trade ideas, TIS. All right, and typically in a month, I aim to produce 12 videos, which means around 3 videos, 3 tradable ideas in a week. Some on a longer term perspective, some on a shorter term perspective in various currency pair when I see there is a good opportunity. All right. So this is a disclaimer. Of course, you can read it at the report later. And this is the first trade Australian dollar that I shared on 4th of September over here, and it got only engaged on 22nd of September. All right, so the trade ideas is trading opportunity at this range itself, 0.80000. It came quite close, 7971. Initial stop loss 2020, and it got revised to 0.8004. All right, target one, as mentioned, and of course final take profit level, we came a bit short in total profit. We produced 158 pips. So at times, when we engage the trade, we recorded the video, we look for the trade actually develop before engage. Over here is the signal I'm looking for. See, that's the long shadow itself. And of course, until that signal appear, we are not going to do anything about it. And of course, we will update the latest entry and stop loss price, because I can't just record a video on spot and post it by the time the trade is gone. So we do have a mode of communication with our subscriber, and we'll update them on the latest entry and stop loss. We are taking it ourselves. All right, so that is for August. September itself on Australian dollar. So you can take your time, look through the report on the link itself at the bottom. I'm not going to walk through that bit by bit. If not, this will be a 30 minutes video. All right. And of course, the next trade, pound yen. This is a trade that I shared earlier on. Are you willing to risk 77 pips? And later on, your profits itself is 425 pips of profit itself. Okay, are you willing to do that? Okay, so that's our final take profit level. Look at how profitable it is, market movement, and of course after the confirmation of the candle. Euro Aussie, profit 68 pips for this trade. Okay, recorded on 14, hit target profit on 18. Recorded on 18 on euro dollar, looking for a short. Basically, this is one of the very interesting trade, bring us 260 pips of profit for euro dollar itself. Yep, very happy with this trade. And of course, Aussie yen, Aussie Canada. So above are the 6 trades that has been triggered. The invalid or non-triggered trades, because this month we do not whatever we have shared did not hit the losses. Basically the trade is invalid. I'm looking for a shorting opportunity, but I break a new high, so entire trade is invalid. This is invalid as well. This is invalid as well, did not reach. Okay, so 6 invalid trade, 6 valid trade. Right now is the highest in terms of once we start tracking our result in July. But we are happy to say that it's better to be invalid than to have losses, isn't it? And it's better to have losses. It's better to have net profit rather than net loss. Even you are having net loss itself, the overall portfolio, we're looking at a positive number, it is fine. All right, so total profit itself is 1,129 pips, 0 losses for the month of September. Trade ideas, sorry about that. Net profit itself is 1,129, and if you are trading a standard contract, 1 pip there about $10 is easier for calculation. This month you have some initial risk, can go as high as $770 as your initial risk, but the net profit that produced is 11,290. So if this is too much for you, then you can trade a smaller contract. Maybe you can trade $1 a pip movement. That will bring your risk 10 times smaller. And of course, if your account can accept a higher one, you can move to have a bigger trading lot size. But one thing for for your attention is do not follow our trade blindly. The last thing I want to receive is follow your trade, I win money, thank you. Or I follow your trade, I make losses when we didn't even engage it. Or in fact we did engage it and we hit losses too, but it's the losses we have already think about it, we already plan about it before we engage the trade. Okay, so that is for trade ideas. My analyst Zishan also did her trade ideas as well. This is known as the trade ideas starter program. All right, and because of whatever she do, she just analyze the chart. She do not record a video itself. Therefore, it is a bit different. All right, so now of course over here the profit itself 169 pips for this trade. Okay, this is the chart that Zishan analyzed, and once the trade is being confirmed over here, this is the risk after the trade has been confirmed and the profit level. All right, hit this range. All right, Euro Yen, Aussie Yen. Okay, so and so forth. You can click the link below and take your time to look through. And of course, if there's any question, feel free to email to info@forex100academy.com. My team will be happy to respond to your question itself. All right. Okay, so let us go to invalid and unprofitable trade. Hit the losses 35 pips. Initial profits 184 pips. Not too bad. All right. So it's always important to place a stop loss. Okay, this is a price break above the high itself. Okay, market break above the level. Price broken. All right. So you look at this number when they say invalid, that means the trade is not even triggered. All right. So you must have defined rules before you even define your rules and how you're going to engage the trade before even engaging it. I think is very important. And let's take a look at her results. Okay, total profit 1000 pips, losses 35 pips, net profit result 965. And if you are trading a standard contract size, your net profit is 9650. Once again, please do not subscribe to us like any other trading tips or trading signal services. That's not what we are doing, but rather take it as an opportunity. Think why we are looking at that level, where's our stop loss, where's our profit level, and how disciplined we are when we come into trading itself. And of course, if you're interested to find out more, subscribe to our trade ideas. It's only $100 right now. It's a crazy promotion. The price will not stand at $100 forever. All right, so just not to catch you off guard, we have set the two program combined package itself is around $300. So we are doing a crazy promotion, 66 or 67% discount. So you're only paying $100 a month. And of course, if in future we have this promotion is invalid anymore, our subscriber who have stayed with us since $100 will still be paying $100 no matter how much we are going to bring the price up. All right, so and of course, if you're interested to find out more, join us in our next workshop, drop us an email, and of course we are happy to spread the message, the knowledge of trading and how you manage your funds, your risk. And thank you very much for watching the video. So if you like this, click the subscribe button at the bottom on YouTube. So when we go live and stuff like that, we have a couple of interesting plans coming up. We are right now at a planning stage itself. If you're interested, follow us on social media. You will definitely get informed on the upcoming updates that we have and what kind of trades we're looking at. So that's all I have for you. Good luck for trading in the month of October, and I will see you soon on the next video.